ChezPride and welcome to the introduction video of my Sims 4 The Short Legacy Challenge. This is Generation 4. This is a legacy challenge I've been playing through on short lifespan for, this will be 4th generation, so I've played 3 generations. Each one of those generations has a playlist on my YouTube if you want to go check those out and kind of see where they come from, but it's not necessary you go and check those out because I will explain relationships. Plus, this is an introduction video, so I'm going to be going over the rules and how it works, so you don't have to go watch to see how it works. And then I'll be going over our heir and create a sim, and then going through and showing off the new house, because I did build a new house for her like I do at the beginning of every generation. But yeah, that is the plan. If you're interested in the gameplay part, I will be putting the first gameplay part out in the next few days. So feel free to stick around for that if that's what you're interested in. But now I'm going to go over the rules. They are listed down below if you want to follow along or just skip me explaining them and just read them yourself. They're pretty straightforward. But starting out where this challenge came from, this is my own version of a short legacy challenge. I basically took the basic rules plus a couple of other people's their versions of the legacy challenge, and I combined them all together and made them into a short lifespan challenge. So these rules may be a little bit different than other people's legacy challenge, but I made the rules where I tried, in my opinion, it made it a tiny bit more challenging. Slightly 100 baby vibes, but not. You'll see. But anyway, so I gave all the people I pulled rules from, I left links to their rules, so you can go check that out. But it says the premise is a 10-generation legacy using your sim self as the founder. Yes, I used my sim self in Generation 1, and she was the one who started it all. So that is a twist on this. You have to use your sim self as the starter. But we're on Generation 4, so we're not using my sim self. The twist is you use short lifespan. The rules keep lifespan on short. If you're following along, you'll probably see that I have listed out every single lifespan, infant to elder, how many days they have in the generation, or for each lifespan, how many days they have. Why was I tripping out saying that? Anyways, second rule says you may use cheats except for those that will give you more money. So no money cheats, but you can cheat anything else. It says you must start out on a 50 by 50 lot or larger, which we have a 50 by 50 lot that we play on in Willow Creek. And stay on it for all 10 generations. You may not move. After you buy the land, you must shorten your money to $1,800. So that is a beginner rule. The next couple rules are beginner rules for like Generation 1. Obviously, by Generation 4, you're not going to shorten the money to $1,800. I keep the money I earn from next generation, build a house, and whatever left over is our starting funds. I think we have like 70,000 starter funds, which is not bad for a beginning generation. Or not beginning, but the 4th generation. I cannot talk today, jeez. But anyways, the next rule is the founder must be your sim self, though you can choose any trait, aspiration, or style for the sim that you wish. So that again is a beginning rule. You must start with only with your main sim. You cannot move in any other sims except for your spouse once you have one, and they may not bring any money with them. So, even if you marry like Jeffrey Landgrab, he can't bring in the riches for you, and you can't move them in until after you get married. So, you cannot or you can use any townies or people from your world as a spouse or other parent. So that is, anyone is up for grabs. It's not in particular. The founder may not have a job, but the spouse may. You may start off at the bottom of the job. Unless they already have a job when they move in, then you can keep them at that job. Each founder and heir must have 2 skills to level 5 or 1 skill to level 10 by the end of their generation. We're actually already starting off on that because through her teenage years, she got her wellness skill up to level 5. And we're going to be doing like yoga classes and stuff this generation to make money. As well as gardening and keeping care of animals, of course. But, so yeah, her wellness skill is already to level 5. So we're already halfway there with that one. I like to get 2 skills to level 5 and a skill to level 10, but that's just me. You don't have to do that unless you just want to make it a little bit more challenging for yourself. Each generation, a boy and girl must be born. All traits and aspirations must be randomized. I particularly use James Turner's randomized trait. I used to use a different website like at the beginning of the series, but then they took down that website and I couldn't find it anymore. Or if it's there, I just couldn't find it because when I got a new phone, all my tabs got closed out and then I couldn't find it again. So now I'm just using James Turner's randomizer because it's the easiest one I know to use. Either child could be the next heir. You must keep the original founder's last name, though. So if they get married, you can't take their last name. They have to take your last name. I think the founder's name, or the name in this thing is Pride, because I started out with ChezPride. So, yeah, we are the Pride family. You must raise the kids until they are young adults. So they don't count until they're young adults, even if you like in the second generation, she was her little brother, the heir, Kay, her little brother Storm was still a teenager, so we had to, Kay had to finish raising him at the beginning of her generation, even though he was born last generation. So no matter what it takes, you have to raise them until they are young adults. You cannot edit any of your heirs or spares and create them unless it is to change their clothing or their hairstyle or their makeup, of course. So, basically you just can't change any physical features. If they're ugly, they're ugly. Sorry about it. Adoption isn't forbidden, but it is, with normal legacies, you cannot have them as heirs. So you're free to adopt, but like it says, they can't be the heir. And no restarting after bad events. So if someone dies, if the house burns down, all of that, you just gotta deal with it. You may not bring some back from the dead, but you can beg for their lives to the Grim Reaper. Okay, last 3 rules, you guys. Okay, so a sim may utilize an anti-aging item once in their lifetime if needed. This includes taking a drink from the youth potion, or making milking the cow plant, or just aging them down 1 level and create them after you age them up, which is normally what I do. But this is not a rule I made up. This is a rule I pulled from one of those other challenges that I linked below. I thought it was a really cool rule, especially on short lifespan, because the way I have my game set up is I don't let anyone die. Like, all my townies are on frozen on their lifestyle. They do not age up unless I age them up specifically, like I did with Brock and what's her name? Scully. I aged them up between the series so they'd be the same age as our heir. But the Sims don't age. So once I move the previous heir and the family out, like I did with Brew from the last generation and her husband, or when I moved Big Brother out with his girlfriend, once they're in the world, they don't age up anymore. So I still have all the Sims from every generation, and our current heir knows them all, so we will see them. But I just have it set up like that so I don't lose anyone, because I get really sad when my Sims die and I have or attachment issues. So when I read this rule, I was like, yes, I am putting that in there. And I normally only have to do it for the parents. When they age into elders, I normally age them back down into adults. So that is a rule that will be happening. The next rule says you may not move or marry out the sim who currently holds the title of heir until it is their generation. All other children in the generation of theirs may move out, but it said you can't move them out, the heir out, because we have to stay on the same 50 by 50 lot for 10 generations. But they can marry once it's their turn, but the spares, they can just move out like whenever they age up or they marry out, whichever comes first. Normally, as soon as they age up, I just move them out. Once a new generation begins, you may move out the old founder / heir or not. Totally up to you. I always move them out, just like I said, to save them from dying. But you can keep them around for next generation if you really want to. But that is all the rules, you guys. So I'm going to jump and create them, and we are going to show off the heir. Alright, we are here with our heir, Daisy Pride. So, her aspiration is she actually wants to be a agile scholar, which has something to do with jungle adventure. So we might go on a jungle adventure at some point. Maybe for a honeymoon? I don't know. But she's active, a cat lover, so we're definitely getting a cat this generation. And she's cheerful, and all of that was randomized, so I didn't choose any of that. Her likes and dislikes, she likes the color yellow, brown, and white. You'll see that through her outfits a lot. And her hobbies and skills, she likes wellness, cooking, fitness, gardening, and photography. So gardening and yoga are going to be the two main money sources for this generation. So I want to make sure that she liked those. Fitness, she started liking on her own. And photography, I just have most of my Sims like photography. But that is her. She is a young adult. This is her up close. Her makeup's a little less intense than when she was a teenager. Definitely she learned a little bit. She has the same hair as she did when she was a teenager. And some of the same outfits, but this outfit is the same from when she was a teenager, but I gave her a bunch of new outfits as well. So let's go through those. So she has 3 everyday look. This is her classic farm girl look from when she was a teenager. I think it still looks pretty good on her. We have this, a little bit more adult-like outfit. I thought it was quite cute. She is super ripped, though, because she's been doing yoga her whole life, so, dresses look a little funny on her, in my opinion, but it's alright. It's alright. She's going to be even more toned by the end of this generation. And then, outfit 3 is the cat dress, because she is a cat lover, so I thought that was appropriate. Alright, now for formal, she has her lemon dress. Yes, I had to include the lemon dress, because that was one of her everyday outfits as a teenager, but I think it works as a formal outfit. So, the lemon dress is back, you guys. Athletic wear, we have a couple of different outfits because she changes into her athletic wear every time she does yoga. Plus, she's active, so she may actually work out too. So, we have this cute little sweatsuit moment. And then we have a yellow tank top. And then we have the yellow tank tops with some shorts. So, depending on what the weather is like, she can have different outfits. Her sleepwear, she has a couple of different outfits. So we have this outfit, which is cute. We got the yellow stripes. And we have a warmer outfit. So we do play in the summer for majority of the Let's Play. Actually, all the Let's Play, I just keep it summer. I gave her some warmer outfits. Here is her party outfit. I thought this was quite cute. Here is her swimwear. She actually has two swimwears. This is the first one, and then this is the second one. A little bit more athletic here. Hot weather outfit. She has her cat dress with some cat shoes. And for cold weather, which we'll probably never see her in unless we go to Mount Komorebi, she has a little yellow sweater with the white fuzzy boots. Alright, but that is it for our air. Now let's go on and check out the house. Alright, we are at the house. It doesn't take the whole 50 by 50 lot like the last one did. It would probably take a 50 by 40 lot and you would still have room, but I don't think you would have room for it on a 30 by 40 lot. But, anyways, it is on the gallery if you're interested in it. I don't know why you would be. It's specifically built for Daisy, but if you like it, it is on my gallery, which is just ChezPride. But here is the overview of it. You'll see here that we have a little front yard with a pond, and a frog log, and we even have a bird feeder and a sitting area under my favorite tree, which is the lantern tree from Movies Night, Stuff Pack, whatever it's called. And you come over here, this is the front area. The house actually doesn't face the front, but the front door faces the front because the front door is on the side of the house. This is the side of the house. It comes up to the front porch. We have our mailbox. She is a cat lover, so I gave her the cat bush. We come up these stairs. There are more stairs going down to the front yard. I thought that was kind of cool. We have some rocking chairs with some flowers. And we have this little area with the toadstool and the sunflower gnome. That was cute. And then we go into the house. I just want to go and yeah, there we go. Go into the house, and this is the little introduction area. I'm sorry, I'm not the best at guiding the camera, but I try. We'll go downstairs in a minute, but this is the introduction area. It has some cat treats and a cat statue and a mirror to check yourself, and you have your umbrella and your shoes over here. And then you go this way. This is the computer / music area right outside the master bedroom. So this is Daisy's bedroom. It's similar. It's more mature than her old bedroom, but similar. It still has the same photos from her and her boyfriend Brock and her and her best friend as kids. She did used to have a little bit of pink in her outfit. She doesn't anymore, but I figured the pink pillows kind of worked because of that. Has the same bunny statues from her childhood. Has the hanging plants. I like that. Like I said, we are planning on getting a cat this generation, so I went ahead and put some cat things in here. And then she has her own walk-in wardrobe with mirrors all along and plenty of storage places. And we have the bathroom, the master bathroom. And as soon as you go in, there is a standalone shower on your right. Behind the standalone shower wall, you have the toilet and sink. I love a hanging plant, so we have plenty of hanging plants in this build. And then we have a shower and tub combo. So once she does get married, which I don't think I'm going to rush right away into that, they can both shower or take a bath in here at the same time. Alright. And then you go over here, and this leads straight to the toddler room. You got a potty chair room on your right, and you go around. And since they can't go downstairs, which is where most of the toys were, I decked out their room with toys. I did grab 2 beds just in case there were ever any not night. These are for nightmares. But in case there was ever any twins or anything, I just want to be prepared. We did have twins 2 generations ago, so it is possible, but I'm not gonna force them to have twins. I just want to be prepared just in case they do. So this is the toddler room, and then that leads you back out to here to our cake table, and then this is our living room. It's quite simple, but it's pretty. It has a gaming console, books, a huge TV, 6 places to sit. You know, because I do want to have at least 3 kids this generation, so I want plenty of places to sit. Seeing which we have the bar sitting here, and this is our kitchen. I actually like it. The counters are a little white for this house, but I think it works. So she does like the color white, so she wanted to add some white into her kitchen. We got a food bowl, a little place for toddlers to sit because they can't sit at a normal dining table, and then this is our dining table. It does have some white pads in it, so it kind of goes to the kitchen. And that's that. And then this is our little back door area with more cat stuff. But this is our backyard. I love our backyard. So when you get the porch, you can either go this way or that way. I'll show you this way first. So first we have a little hot tub and pool moment. I love how the pool goes around the hot tub. It's like they can swim laps like that. I thought it was really neat. And we have playground equipment for kids when we have some. We have a grilling and eating area. And then we have like a little yoga meditation area for Daisy to practice. So, and we have wind chimes for her to relax herself. So over here, this is going to be the cows area. It's not much to it, it's just a shed and a trash can. But I thought it was cute. Last generation we had a llama, so this generation I wanted to try out having a cow. But we have a little gate right here which will access the garden area. We have Patchy. Actually, this is a new Patchy, so we're gonna have to I forgot to save the old Patchy, so we're gonna have to make a new relationship. And then we don't have as big of a garden as her mom or the previous generations, but I took the most expensive plants or produce from plants and produce really from the last generation, and in the first episode she's gonna plant all these, and it's not as much, but we should still make good money off it because it's the most expensive plants that they had. Well, most of them at least. So we have that. That is our little greenhouse area. It is under a little roof, even though the roof is glass, because they'll grow no matter what season it is if they're under a roof. So that is that. And then we have to show you downstairs. So it is a tiny house up here. Well, not too tiny, but it was supposed to be like, the idea is to have a smaller house and then have a big basement. And she's marrying Brock. So, from Pokemon. So keep that in mind while we go down here. So, this is when you come down to the bottom of the stairs. This will be what you first see. There's 3 empty bedrooms along this wall. Because I want to design them based around whatever their character is, and obviously I'm not going to figure that out until after they're born. So yeah, there's that. But right here is a computer area, and then we have a litter box down here. And by the litter box, there is a bathroom. All the bathrooms look the same, so I won't go through every bathroom, but there's 3 bathrooms down here, and this is what all of them look like. So, there's that. And then we have a little workout / yoga room in here. We have a TV so they can do workouts, a yoga mat, and a treadmill, because she is active, so I thought she might like a treadmill. Empty bedroom, bookshelf, and art station. And then we have this is a bedroom and that's a bathroom. Both of these are bedrooms, actually. Both these doors are bedrooms and this is a bathroom. Third bathroom is connected to this bedroom. They have their own private bathroom. But they have a little play tent, and over here is the void critter station. So I think our kids, this Let's Play, or this generation, are going to have a lot to do with void critters because that's the closest thing to Pokemon, and we are marrying Brock, so I feel like he would try to get his kids in a Pokemon, which would be void critters in The Sims. So we have 2 void critter stations, some void critter posters. We have 2 little cats that they can talk to, a watching area so they can watch the competition, and a toy box. So that is the house, you guys. Let me show you what I mean by the 3 bedrooms. See, there's 3 bedrooms here, a bathroom here, a bathroom here, and a bathroom here. Because when you have 5 people in the household, you want a bunch of bathrooms. But that is it for the introduction video, guys. I hope you were looking forward to that gameplay video. Just over again, this is the house overview. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright, bye!